We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Game 5 of the AL Championship Series starts right now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Revere. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Trumbo.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Davis.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Revere is underneath this one. And that will retire the side. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off with a halo. Left fielder.
A fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Trumbo. He's got it one away.
Batting second. Right
Cole
fielder.
Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Turned on down the line. Davis has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third. Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. He has success with two out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Batting fourth.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
C.J.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Line to the right side. Trumbo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Here's Jonathan Schoaf now.
Jonathan Schoaf.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Soft liner to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 10, Adam.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Batting seventh, catcher, Wellington.
Here's the
Castillo.
catcher, Wellington Castillo. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time and the side is retired.
And leading
Here's
off with
Luis
a halo.
Valbuena now.
Designated hitter.
As he will take a
Luis
fastball in there at the knees for
Valbuena.
strike 1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
In now, Sergio
Santos.
Santos. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Into the box, Danny Espinosa.
Espinosa.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he takes a called strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a foul.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Hitting off for the Orioles.
Here's Chris Johnson now.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop, J.J.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Slider up that he gets a call on.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Drilled down the line. Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The left fielder, number
Stepping in
25,
now, Hyun-Soo Kim.
Kim.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Into the box now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
First baseman number 19.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In now, Chris Davis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purposeful.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the in now is Andrelton Simmons,
The shortstop.
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Jones is under it. 1 out.
Batting ninth. Catcher.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder number 25.
Into the box,
And
Ben Revere. Swing and a liner. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The right fielder number 56. Cole Calhoun.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for the
Stepping
Orioles.
in now, Jonathan Scope.
Jonathan.
He swings and grounds it to short. Simmons to his left. He's there. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting number 10.
Into the box, Adam Jones. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Up
Wow.
next for the Orioles, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman,
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout,
center fielder,
as he looks at a
number
fastball that's
27.
in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ripped down the first base line. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. Nobody out. Runner on first. 1-2 now.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move. 2-2. Here it is. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now batting.
In now, Sergio Santos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
Stepping in now, Danny Espinosa, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pulled toward right center field. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The runner scores from second, and a relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder, Hyun-Soo Kim. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Revere, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he grounds one briskly to short. Simmons is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Now here's Davis, high in the air and deep to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Line drive to left. Revere is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground to third. Johnson's got it, and he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. Here's Ben Revere as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. Hardy for 1. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the 1. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow grounder to first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Perez. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. As the first pitch to him is into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Standing in now, Chris Johnson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Joe Blanton trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now, J.J. Hardy. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in now, Mike Trout.
Center fielder number 27.
This is line to left. Kim has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting,
Into the box, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Schoop has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary.
Your
Jose
attention,
Alvarez is on to
Now
pitch
pitching
from the
for the
bullpen now to
Angels,
start inning number 7.
48.
And now we see a right-hander up and
Alvarez.
throwing in the Angel bullpen. In now, Hyun-Soo Kim. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout going back. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
7th inning stretch.
Into the box, Sergio Santos, as he will take a fastball in.
0-1. Santos.
And the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3.
In now, Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. Davis will range over to make the.
Yusmeiro Petit comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Leading off for Baltimore, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the pitch. chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Designated hitter, Pedro
In now is
Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Digging for second is Alvarez. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there. Base hit. Alvarez is on his way home. And a relay to the plate is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Wellington.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman Chris Johnson.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Bud Norris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Bud Norris.
And that'll bring up Carlos
Halo.
Perez
Catcher.
as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
So he punches him out, looking at the fastball. Carlos Perez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit out towards second. Scope's able to get there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
A right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Calhoun.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready on 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Kim is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Houston Street enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy.
J.J. Hardy.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Revere will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll watch a slider that runs out. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back. Zach Britton enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Number 27.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now batting, but
Here's
designated
Luis
hitter.
Valbuena now.
Luis
As the first pitch to him
Valbuena.
runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes.